We thought we are done with this word virus. Our lives was going back to normal after recovering from coronavirus. But wait a minute. Another virus is making headlines, HMPV. But what is it? And should we be worried? What are the similarities, symptoms between the new outbreak and COVID-19? Is the HMPV new vision of COVID? Stay with me to uncover the truth behind this mysterious virus that's been reported in multiple countries, including China. Let's dive into the facts and stay one step ahead. What is HMPV? Human metapneumovirus, HMPV, is a respiratory virus that typically causes symptoms akin to the common cold, such as cough, runny nose, sore throat, and fever. While most individuals experience mild illness, HMPV can lead to more severe respiratory conditions, including wheezing, difficulty breathing, bronchiolitis, and pneumonia, particularly in young children, older adults, and those with weakened immune systems. Similar increases in cases have been observed in the United States, with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, monitoring the situation closely. Additionally, India reported cases in infants, prompting fears of a wider outbreak. This is not another COVID-19 situation. While we must stay informed and take precautions, there's no need for panic. Human metapneumovirus is a widespread respiratory virus that generally causes mild illness, but can lead to severe respiratory conditions in vulnerable populations. While there is no specific treatment or vaccine available, supportive care and preventive hygiene practices are effective in managing and reducing the risk of infection. Ongoing surveillance and research continue to enhance our understanding and response to HMPV. Discovery and prevalence. Note that HMPV has been around for years, but its recent outbreak in China and other regions has drawn global attention. First identified in 2001 by Dutch scientists, HMPV has been present in human populations for decades. Retrospective studies have detected antibodies against the virus in samples from the 1950s, indicating its long-standing circulation. Today, HMPV is recognized globally as a common cause of respiratory infections across all age groups. As of January 2025, several countries have reported cases of human metapneumovirus, HMPV, a respiratory virus known to cause symptoms ranging from mild, cold-like manifestations to severe respiratory illnesses, particularly in young children, the elderly, and immunocompromised individuals. Note: the time you will be watching this video, maybe the HMPV cases has reduced or increased. Find out more on Google for more updates. Countries reported HMPV infections. China has experienced a notable increase in HMPV cases, especially among children under 14. The Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CCDC, reported that, in late 2024, HMPV accounted for 6.2% of positive respiratory illness tests and 5.4% of respiratory-related hospitalizations, surpassing figures for COVID-19, rhinovirus, and adenovirus during the same period. Health officials have indicated that this surge aligns with typical seasonal trends, and the government has implemented monitoring measures to manage the situation. Malaysia. In Malaysia, the Ministry of Health recorded 327 HMPV cases in 2024, an increase from 225 cases in 2023. Health authorities have emphasized that HMPV is not a new virus and have issued advisories to inform the public about preventive measures. India confirmed its first cases of HMPV in early January 2025. 2 infants, aged 8 months and 3 months, in Bengaluru were diagnosed with the virus after exhibiting respiratory symptoms. The Indian government has since intensified surveillance and issued guidelines to monitor and control the spread of HMPV. With 8 HMPV cases reported in India, the central government has advised states to step up surveillance for respiratory illnesses, including ILI and SARI, and spread awareness, reported PTI. Kazakhstan has reported approximately 30 cases of HMPV. The Ministry of Health noted that, while HMPV is present, its incidence remains lower compared to other respiratory viruses such as rhinovirus, adenovirus, or coronavirus. Health officials continue to monitor the situation and provide public health guidance accordingly. Hong Kong has reported a few cases of HMPV. However, the growth rate is lower compared to mainland China. Health authorities are maintaining vigilance and monitoring the situation to prevent any significant outbreaks. Human metapneumovirus, HMPV, and COVID-19 are both respiratory viruses that share certain similarities, but also exhibit key differences. Understanding these aspects is crucial for effective prevention and protection. Similarities between HMPV and COVID-19. Both infections can cause fever, cough, nasal congestion, and sore throat. However, HMPV primarily presents as mild cold-like symptoms and may lead to bronchiolitis or pneumonia in high-risk populations, marked by wheezing and breathing difficulties. Symptoms of HMPV versus COVID-19. Common HMPV symptoms include runny or stuffy nose, cough, fever, sore throat, wheezing in severe cases. In contrast, COVID-19 symptoms often include loss of taste or smell, rare in HMPV. Severe fatigue, more common in COVID-19. Difficulty breathing in severe cases, shared by both. It's important to note that while both viruses cause respiratory symptoms, HMPV is generally less transmissible and results in milder illness compared to COVID-19. The virus is not as strong as COVID, and it can be simply controlled when one has proper hygiene. And while there is no complete cure solution, the virus can be controlled by increasing the immunity in the body by consuming fruits and vegetables. While there is no specific antiviral for HPMV, it can be controlled with paracetamol or any other medication that reduces fever and cold. Management focuses on supportive care to alleviate symptoms, including rest, hydration, and over-the-counter medications to reduce fever and relieve congestion. In severe cases, particularly when pneumonia develops, hospitalization and supplemental oxygen may be necessary. Preventive measures. Most HMPV infections only last about 7-10 days and go away on their own. Antibiotics are not effective against HMPV because it is caused by a virus, not bacteria. If symptoms are severe, especially in high-risk individuals, seek medical attention promptly. Preventing HMPV infection involves standard respiratory hygiene practices. Frequent hand washing with soap and water. Avoiding close contact with individuals exhibiting respiratory symptoms. Disinfecting commonly touched surfaces. Using tissues or elbows to cover coughs and sneezes. These measures are effective in reducing the transmission of HMPV and other respiratory viruses. While the recent increase in HMPV cases warrants attention, it's not a cause for alarm. By staying informed and following simple precautions, we can effectively manage the situation. Remember, knowledge and vigilance are our best tools in navigating health concerns.